Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Club Musgrave for the quarterfinals of the State Fours. And the live streaming is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experienced Gold Coast, and Queensland Government. We thank them for the initiative of Bowls Queensland in showcasing this wonderful game of ours. And of course, one of the major sponsors of this event is Containers for Change. We thank them very much for their support. And of course, not only are they a wonderful organisation, they also help the environment, but become a Containers for Change partner and start recycling containers with a free bins and collection. Every empty container can earn your Bowls Club 10 cents to help fund social functions, new equipment, donations to charity and more. That's a wonderful initiative there by Containers for Change, and we thank them for their support. Now, with the also I'd like to thank the host club, Musgrave Hill, for making their facilities available, as well as the other clubs that are also hosting the event. And Bowls Queensland would also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for their support of this wonderful event. And a great game we got lined up here this afternoon. But Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotion, and Bioscapes Group. We thank them very much for their continued support. We've got Alan Law on the mat at the moment. The old lawman still going strong. Yeah, they snuck out a little bit early. So we've got John Balzarolo representing the Coolangatta Bowls Club. Looks at his shirt. He's a greenkeeper down there, of course. Good mate of mine, Bozzy. And he's up against the Pine Rivers combination of Chris Rosanes is leading up. Brendan Wilson playing 2. Ryan Burnett is playing 3. And Aaron Hewson is skipping that rink. Now, with the other team, we have a team of bit of a mixture of a team. It's Michael Lewis leading up. Michael is a member of the Robina Bowls Club. We have got Alan Law, who's a member of Robina Bowls Club, playing 2. And we got Paul Staggard Jr. He's a member of Musgrave Hill. And, of course, John Bozzarello, who's a member of Coolangatta Bowls Club. So, got quite a mixture of players there. But, again, one heck of a combination. And Ryan Burnett on the mat at the moment. Ryan, of course, a very distinguished career. Former World Under-25 singles champion. Represented Scotland and now is the bowls coordinator out of the very strong Pine Rivers Bowling Club. So always great to see Ryan. Okay, we got Ryan Burnett on the mat. Just trying to sit that shot bowl, I reckon, out, but he's put that in a pretty handy home just there. So both up and running. They should have a great afternoon. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, it is 21 ends, or it is 3 hours and 30 minutes. Now, the 3 hours and 30 minutes, even the greens running as well as they are here at Musgrave Hill, should not really come into consideration. We see one of the ladies' rinks up top, just about to finish up there. John Bozzarello. Not going to be too far away. Yeah, good bowl there from Bozzy. Okay, Aaron Hewson on the mat. Yeah, I thought he may have been playing with weight, kind of very close to this. Could be a kill. Well, that may have stuck in, or is it killed? No, it's still in. So a very good hit there from Huey first up. Well played. John going to stay up? It certainly is. According to Alan Law, that's the shot. So that's the bowl right now that Huey's got to beat. Oh, looks like he's going to crash. Looks like the one, by the looks of it, to John Balzarolo. So, the first end. Not a bad starter for the first end. Should be a very entertaining game, this one here. A good 3/4 length by the looks of it. Johnny, he's playing on the rink next door, mate. Yeah, great starter here from Michael Lewis. Of course, he's leading against Chris Rosanes. Chris, of course, a very, very accomplished player. Of course, won the Pine Rivers, which is no mean feat. He's been the singles champion up there, I think, about 6 years in a row, if I remember correctly. So, and that is no mean feat, I can assure you. Now, Chris, having a bit of a look at this one here, which he can do because he's used to skipping a team up at Pine in Premier League, but playing lead here today. Yeah, so still advantage there. A couple of good bowls there from Michael, as you see. One on the kitty and one just in front. Chris going again. Well, he's taken one out. And looks like he's gone into the drink too. So there's only the one bowl on the green, which is the one of Michael Lewis. As I said, Michael representing the Robina Bowls Club. Alan Law, also a member of Robina, also too. A little bit underdone grass line here with this one with the Lawman. But it's a good second shot, locked in at this particular stage. Hi, Brendan Wilson. Brendan, of course, last year was the runner-up in the state singles. Of course, he was runner-up to Kurt Brown. Okay, Lawman once again taking a little bit more grass with this one. That's a good bowl. Okay, Brendan. Got a good line if he's got the weight, but I think he's just going to just tuck across the head. And his weight was absolutely spot on. Okay. Paul Staggard. He just going to miss the kitty, or he just touched it. That's not a bad bowl there. Just tuck the kitty in behind that bowl of Michael Lewis's. Morning, Cam. How are you, mate? Tell you what, good looking bowl here too. Yeah, good bowl there from Ryan Burnett. Not just quite making it, but probably just the two down. Windy 11, no complaints. Good on you, Cam. enjoy, mate. So that's the one there that really Staggers has to keep away from. You see he's taking a little bit of extra grass. Yeah, it's not going to come back from there, but his weight was absolutely spot on. Yeah, asking Ryan to play through the head. No, looks like Ryan's going to dead draw it. He said he was pretty close to the first one. Just pulling up a tad short. A couple of good bowls there, though, from Ryan Burnett. Good morning, Anne-Marie. How are you this morning? Well, it really is probably afternoon here now. Yes, it is. 9 minutes past 12. Bozzy having a bit of a look at this. Johnny Balzarolo. Johnny just trying to sneak in his port here, but he just hasn't got the weight. Some great matchups out there this afternoon. We can see Adam White playing Latif Karam down the far end. We've also got, well, he's taken one of his out, but also taken one of Staggers out. We've got Kane Nelson playing Nick Gosley and Shane O'Toole playing Kevin Deegan. Autori. Yep, down there. So, sorry, Kevin Deegan's playing 3. Just running through the head nicely there. Not a bad home there for John. And Ryan said, hit these 2, please. You missed them last time. Afternoon, Nico. How are you? Just missed them with fire too. Yes, Autori, of course, they're from North Queensland, but they also got Billy Taylor in the team. Billy, of course, a member from Tweed Heads Bowls Club. Okay, Johnny set it up. That'd have to be 2 there for him, wouldn't it? There's only the 1, was it? A good starter there from Michael, just pulling up just a tad short, but be a few outside that one. Chris Rosanes on his forehand by the looks of him. Yeah, just pulling up a little bit short. Now Michael just looking at another, probably 3 foot of weight onto his own bowl, which he has got, and push it across. Same result. And falls over just in front of the kitty. Yeah, it is good to see him playing again too, Al. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Chris just sneaking one around the back there. Yeah, good bowl there too. From Lawman, sitting in behind the head. Not real slow really, Nico. It's it's probably a nice pace. I reckon it's probably running around about 14 and a half seconds. Drying out by the minute, so yeah, it was a fair bit of rain last night. There was a humongous thunderstorm that came through the Gold Coast. One heck of a light show, plenty of thunder and lightning, I can assure you. Lawman trying to add to the tally. He's just going to pull up a bit short. Brendan looks to play this on his forehand. Has he got it? Just got to crack an egg on it. Just going to duck under it without a result. But gee whiz, what a second shot he's got lined up. Yeah, looking for a bit of a positional bowl here. Just something in behind the head from young Staggers. And unfortunately, he's just not going to quite make it. No, it's been running pretty well here this morning. The green staff here have done an absolute superb job, as in all the venues, as they always do. Now, this is very well pointed here by Ryan. Well, it's sprung it out far enough now for him to have a real good look at it. Too wide for this one. Tell you what, Ryan on a beautiful track there is just his weight. Beautiful track, but they could be holding one with that blue bowl, not 100% sure. It might be the black one there that's still holding, or the dark blue one, or the darker one of the two. Chris Rosanes having a bit of a look at it, so Chris, I think, is indication that there's one down by the looks of it, so anyway, too many bowls to come to worry about at this stage. Now, Johnny could play this either hand, really. There's a nice little track in there around the forehand. He's just got to be around those bowls. Yeah, good on you, Jimmy. Oh, okay, mate, that's fine. All good. Just crashing early. And we've got a good friend coming in here who's going to be on for a little while till his buzzer goes off. Mr. Jimmy C.
Hello, Brian.
How are you, mate?
Pretty good.
Another good day, mate.
Sun shining.
Yep. Now, Huey just going to crash, is he? Oh, he just got the edge of that bowl. Probably just enough to take a bit of sting out of it. Good afternoon, Ann. Back on air again. Cam, good on you, mate. A cash tournament. Good on you, bud. 14 and a half seconds. So, Bozzy not quite there once again. Had to be around those bowls. Come down here with a bit of weights talking about, Jim.
We're going to attack.
Yep.
Wants to get the edge of that one.
Yep.
coming.
A bit wide. Get the result though, but not quite.
It's close.
It would be close. I think it's one once again to the John Balzarolo led combination. Bozzy, of course, originally from tropical far north Queensland.
Cairns. Greenkeeper at West Cairns and Cairns.
Yes.
Clubs. Came down in 07, 08 area.
Yes.
07, 08.
That's correct.
Played several of the champion of champions in the mixed. Won one of them.
Won that with Sue Brady, didn't he?
I don't know whether it was with Sue. Probably. He played with Sue a couple of times.
Yep. Yep.
There was another couple of ladies he played with as well.
Okay, Michael Lewis, first up bowl, not too bad, sitting just in behind the kitty. Anything behind the head's very beneficial.
Anne-Marie Kane.
Yep, says g'day, Jimmy.
Hello, Anne-Marie. Didn't get much chance to do many things this last week and a half.
Now, he's been pretty busy.
If I'm not, I'll crawl over here and annoy Brian on the... If you get a lap, half an hour here and half an hour there. Not a problem, Anne-Marie.
Just pulling up a bit short, just over correcting that one there.
Anne-Marie was our star player at Hamilton when there was a ladies' rink required. A full ladies' rink required in the Premier League.
Yes, yes, I remember those days, Jim.
Slipped up from down the other side of the board and near Lismore somewhere. Came a long way for a game of bowls and was a great club member. And part of the winning team very regularly. I had Alan down playing lead when I wrote these cards out.
Yeah, well, they changed it. Apparently just pre-game, mate. Lawman come and said to me, mate, I'm playing 2.
Okay. Maybe he's got neater riding than his second.
Yes. Maybe you can add up.
Well, that's
Who knows?
Thing. That's another thing.
Great looking bowl here from Brendan Wilson, though.
Get it in.
Yep.
A little bit of wind assisted to get it to draw on that side. Well, I suppose you expect the good teams to be here. That's the last 8 in the state 4s.
That's true.
We hung out on it. Arrived.
Handy home.
Second supposed to arrive.
Definitely arrived with both of them, Jim. Okay, Brendan with his next one. Has he centred? He's got a nice line, that's for sure. Just don't think he's quite got the...
Oh, nearly got here.
Yep.
But still a full bowl square.
Yep.
We're calling them a metre. I'm calling them a metre even if they aren't.
Okay, Staggard Junior. Looking pretty handy with this one, Jim.
Especially if he got it up any distance. Great shot.
Good bowl there, mate.
My lunch is served.
You'll be back, mate. See you when you get back. Tell you what, not a bad attempt there from Ryan Burnett, though. Just needed a tad more grass. Far away. G'day, Jacob. How are you, bud? Yeah, they're going pretty well at this stage, Jake, by the looks of it, mate. 4-1 after 2 ends. Now, Staggers. How's good the young bloke memory? Not very good by the looks of it for a young man. Yeah, still just got to stick it out there. They'll come home. Tell you what, how well's Ryan played this. What a bowl, Ryan Burnett. Well played. Absolutely beautiful. It's as I said, they'll definitely come home out there. They're absolutely, yep. Oh, little, no, not quite. Huey holding one. Nice little draw there on the forehand. Just got to start dropping in now. Yeah, what a great bowl there from Huey. That is a great bowl. Well played. Just a bit quick there from John. G'day, Carla. Yeah, Serena won. They got up over Caitlin Inch. Another good-looking bowl here by the looks of it. Not quite, though. Chris straight away takes the match straight back. Jesse going for the Pirates, mate, eh? Hope Daz had a great birthday the other day, mate. Two shots there to Aaron Hewson lead combination, so it's 3-2. Yeah, nice call there, Mark. On you, Josh. Tell you what, Michael, just going to run round behind, but handy bowl there, nothing wrong with that. Something that's always very, very usable. Chris sticking to his backhand. Doesn't have to change too much. Just his weight. Perfect grass line on that one. Michael's got to drop about 4 foot weight off this bowl. A little bit too much of it. Be a little bit wider than that. Brendan, is he under this? He is too. Pretty much jack high. Great bowl there. It is the shot. Well played, Brendan Wilson. Right, Lawman. On his backhand. He's tight. Okay, Brendan doesn't have to change too much. He can play it either hand. He's got it out there. You watch this one start working. Yeah, good bowl there. Okay, Ryan Burnett. Can he pole another one in there? They're starting to build up a nice little head here for themselves. No, he's quite not here neither. Playing a little bit into the breeze. His grass line absolutely spot on. Staggard's also fallen into the pack there too. Isn't it amazing once one bowl goes up there, how they all fall into that trap. Only 2 bowls this end past the head. Okay, must reach the head. Give himself the opportunity. Down to the skips. You're holding probably 2 shots here, I'm assuming. Oh, that one of Brendan and that one of Chris Rosanes. Okay, Johnny Balzarolo trying to bring the count down. He seems to be in the area. Still quite just hasn't got the run. Bozzy. A little bit too much weight on this one. It looks like 2 shots. Darren Hewson. Like 4-3. Well, they've really stretched this one out. It's gone 2-2. Okay, Chris on the forehand. When you go 2-2, you really got to nail it with your first one. And he's not too far away. Not bad at all. Good starter. A couple of feet just short, but beautiful grass line. No, not on bowls link, Ron. Have to go on the Bowls Queensland webpage, mate. No, never mind. Okay, Chris, a great bowl there from Michael Lewis. Tell you what, Chris, what a bowl. Well played. Hmm? Oh, the umbrella. Oh, good try there from Michael. Yeah, what a great bowl there from Brendan, holding two. Very, very good shot. Yeah, hopefully it's there, Ron. I haven't really looked at it, mate. I've been a bit busy this week, so... Yeah, Laurie, the Beener boys are doing pretty good, mate. Lawman, got to be here, though. Must arrive. Good on you, Nathan. Nathan Lewis. Kane's going pretty good there, mate, by the looks of it. Very good two-bowl player too, Kane Nelson. Okay, Brendan, I think he really wanted that one in behind. Just only finished up round about Jack High, so... Now, Lawman must finish in behind the head. Okay, Ryan. Beautiful line on this one here. Comes down to his weight. Running in beautifully. Giving it every opportunity. That's 3 shots. Well played. Hey, John Kemp. Good to have you on, mate. Okay, Staggers. Giving this a chance. Comes down to his weight. Again, just a little bit short. Yeah, here we're looking for a bit of cover now. Says get round here. They're building something on themselves where they find it very hard to get into. It's definitely a advantage Aaron Hewson at the moment. Now Ryan. Not a bad try, just a little bit short. You won't be happy with myself with that one. Yeah, good looking bowl here from young Staggers. That is a great bowl. He gave himself a chance. He got past the head. That is a very good bowl by the young man. Yep. So there's the scores there, ladies and gentlemen, up left-hand side of the screen. Robbie's got them all up there as they're coming along. Now, Huey, on a good grass line, comes down to his weight. Not quite here neither. He had a good line on that one there. So Bozzy, just the one down, I'm assuming, with that bowl from Paul Staggard Jr. Oh, just caught the edge of that. He was on track with that one there, John Balzarolo. Okay, Huey, looking for a couple of feet of weight here. May have added just a little bit too much. Overcooked that one slightly, but he gave it every opportunity past the head. Right, beautiful delivery there from John Balzarolo. Cleared the path for himself with his first one. This one is looking very interesting. That's a great bowl by Bozzy. Well played. One to him. Well played, John. Gave that every opportunity with good weight. Right, Michael. Puts them at pretty much on the tee. Very close to it anyway. Yeah, just a nice medium length. Yeah, not a bad way to bowl. Right, Chris Rosanes on a beautiful line here. Yeah, good bowl there from Chris. Sitting just about jack high, as you can see. Yeah, well, he gave it every opportunity, Michael. Right, Chris got one in there. Looking to add to it. Not far away once again here, Chris Rosanes. Yep, two good bowls, two good lead bowls. Right, Lawman. On his forehand. Yes. Good bowl there, Alan. Probably still two down, but did a pretty reasonable third shot there by the looks of it. Yeah, great bowl here from Brendan Wilson. Nice little track in there for Alan to sit on that bowl now. Not too far away. Just got that one a little bit too full. Right, Brendan once again. Looks how he's got it very well pointed once again. Yeah. Great bowl. Well played, Brendan Wilson. Holding a few shots there. Okay, Stagger's looking just to get the inside edge of this bowl. He's just going to get the wrong... He's going to get it right where he wants it. Great bowl there, young junior, young Paul. God, I remember him when he used to be about 3'2". Look at him now. About 6'6". I tell you what, Ryan Burnett, what a reply. Well, there you go. So there, Junior, put it back again, son. Well played, Ryan. Yeah, definitely round on the back end now. Probably a couple down. Oh, a bit wide with that one, young Staggers. Afternoon, Tracy. How are you? Hope you're well. A lovely way to bowl there from young Paul. Right, Ryan Burnett trying to draw on this backhand too. Definitely the wider hand of the two. No two worries about that. Just not quite there. The umbrella, yeah. Yep. Bit wet breezy out there, mate, yeah. Okay. Bozzy's a few down. I'd say he's probably 3 down, possibly 4 down. Putting one in there. Good attempt. Definitely cut one out, maybe 2. But this man here has got 2 bowls to play also too. Aaron Hewson. Tell you what, he's played this well, hasn't he? That's a great bowl, Huey. Well played, mate. Yep. Still a few down. Played it brilliantly with his first one. Well, not too sure what they said. No, he's taken the mat right back by the looks of it. Okay. Chris Rosanes. Sticking on the forehand. Good 3/4 length with the mat being right back. Not a bad starter here by the looks of it. Not too far away. What a great starter there by Chris. Tell you what, Michael, got a good line on this one here too. Comes down to his weight. Yeah, lovely reply. Well played, mate. Lovely reply. Right, Chris. Just had to be around it or under it. Just touched it. On your socks, how are you, mate? Yeah, this is well played too. That's a great bowl there from Michael Lewis. Very well played. All right, Brendan. Let's stick with his forehand. Cracks an egg on that. It's going to pop over to Chris's bowl. Tell you what, he's not too far away. Geez, that's a great try, isn't it, eh? Yeah, good call there from John Balzarolo. Looking pretty handy, maybe just not quite there from Alan Law. All right, Brendan, once again, going a little bit more direct at this shot bowl. That's okay, he's made it a bit better. His bowl's come to a good home. Won't worry them at this stage that they're 2 down. Afternoon, Warren. Yeah, good call here by Boz. I said, mate, we've got 2. How about we put 1 round here? We've definitely got 1 anyway. Definitely 1. Pretty close. Whoa. Made it a little bit closer by the looks of it. Just got the edge of it. Right, Staggers. Got to set this bowl. Played this very well. Is he just going to get the wrong side of it though? And he has to. Right, Ryan. Yep, still in there. Just got to be in there. Okay, down to the skips. Looks like could be second, third and fourth shot. Sorry, third, fourth and possibly fifth shot there the Pirates have. So, yeah, we can afford to be a little bit aggressive at this. Or just a little under. Whoa. Okay, Johnny holding 2 shots. Got quite a wide drawing bowl, John. I've marked quite a few of his games and played a lot of bowls with Bozzy over the years, so looks like he's going for a bit of cover around the back. If Huey kills at that, he hits at that pace, I tell you right now, it's going to be a kill. Under his own, bang, and a kill. Okay, so we start that all over again. Again, they're taking out to a good medium to 3/4 length once again. Yeah, good starter there once again from Chris Rosanes. So Michael Lewis on the mat from the Robina Bowls Club. Got a nice line on this one here. Yeah, he's not going to be too far away. Handy bowl. Well played, young man. Chris with his next one. Yep, yeah, we slap at that. Give me something behind. Yeah, Michael could be a bit tight with this one, by the looks of it. One in, one out though. Took his place. Beautiful delivery here from Brendan. Never changes. It's on a perfect line. Yeah, what a great bowl. Lawman still gets down nice and low. Bit quick with this one. Yeah, it looks like just the one down with Brendan's last bowl. Beautifully, beautiful bowl. Okay, Alan Law. Oh, a bit underdone grass line with this one. Yeah, Ryan Burnett doesn't take long on the mat at all, does he? Thanks, mate. Appreciate that, buddy. Nice bowl there by Ryan. I reckon that's probably a good second shot. So that's the bowl that Staggers now, or one of the bowls that Staggers has to beat. But they definitely got the shot with Brendan's first bowl. Staggers on a nice line. Has he got the kitty? Not quite. Just going to drop under it. Not far away though. Probably needs just a little bit more grass than that too, young Paul. And build it, Rabina. Good on you, Beverly. I knew you were a player. I remember talking to you previously and said that you and your husband used to play bowls. And but it's just fantastic to have you on board watching, Beverly, because great to have the people that can no longer get to the games. It's great to be able to showcase our great game so you can still enjoy. Always a pleasure to have you watching, Beverly. Another great bowl here too, not far away from Staggers Jr. Just the one down now. That's good. That's a good saving bowl there from Paul, and that's what he was after. Something where his skipper's now got something to play to. So well done once again to All About Fours is all about a team game, of course, as we're fully aware. So you try to leave the head a little bit better than it was handed to you, and he has done that. A great bowl there from young Brendan Wilson. Obviously takes after his mother. Obviously Andrew's not watching because I can see him outside the window here. Thanks, mate. A little bit thirsty. I tell you what, not badly pointed here, Huey. They're egging it on. I don't think you got to egg it too far. That's a great bowl. Well played, mate. Now, Johnny, I'd say he's probably 2 down. Gee whiz, that's a great attempt. You can't play much better than that and not get the result. Just missed that kitty. Yeah, definitely holding the 2. See that little catchment area there? Yeah, Bozzy did touch that kitty. A little bit unlucky there. Right, John doesn't have to change too much. He played it brilliantly with his first one. Just got a faint edge of the kitty, but didn't get it clean enough. Now again, maybe just his weight. Yep, had the line. Looks like another 2 to the Aaron Hewson lead combination. Yeah, well done. Well, they've really gone 2 to 2 this time, haven't they? Matt back on the tee and move this. So Chris Rosanes. Got a beautiful line on this one here. Weight's looking pretty good. Just not going to get all the way back. Weight was spot on. Again, Michael Lewis Chris Rosanes just moving the length around, so he's adapting very, very well. More than holding his own. What a beautiful bowl here from Michael. Well played, mate. Great bowl. Right, Chris, quite happy with this as far as his grass line's concerned. Moving nicely into the head now. It's going to come to a pretty handy home. Hey, Michael. Stick into his forehand. Yeah, again, it's a great bowl from him. Two very good lead bowls there from Michael. Okay, Chris. Brendan, I should say. Gee, he's played this well, hadn't he, young Brendan Wilson? Look at this for a bowl. That's brilliantly played. Can't get much better than that. Yeah, Lawman. Yeah, not much grass in this one. Okay, Brendan has got his memory. He's got it out there. His weight. Gee whiz, that's a very good attempt by him, though. Alan's really got to play onto that black bowl. And that shot bowl should go out the head by right. Right, Ryan Burnett on the mat straight away, seizes control. Rushes into Alan's short one. He won't be happy with that. Yep, that's exactly what John wants. Play through that bowl there, please. He had good weight on for what he was after here, Staggers. Would have been, no, probably needs a little bit more than that, but that's come to a pretty good home there too, though. Just a bit quick with this one here, Ryan. Yep, that one there should be going for a swim. A bit underdone grass line once again. Good weight on that one though. Had better weight on that for what he was after. Would have popped that bowl out of the head if he had a bit of grass. Okay, see Brian Burnett just putting his foot there and said, mate, what about we have one just here? Down to the skips. Here we are down there. Huey sticking to his forehand, of course. He's egging this one on. That's probably the rationale behind it. Right, Johnny Balzarolo playing his backhand. Just trying to play through the head, just onto that black ball. He gave it every opportunity. Pass the head. Just pulling up a bit short again too, once again. Right, Bozzy looks to be going more direct at this. A lot more direct, but just still a little bit too quick for what he's after. So just the one down to Brendan Wilson with the great bowl there he played. 2-2. His first bowl put one right on it and held its the shot all the way through that end, which is very rarely you see these days, isn't it, with the calibre of players that we have here. The class that they have. They normally don't like leaving shot bowls there much. Okay, first up, Chris Rosanes, looking pretty good with this one here. Once again too, lovely start there by Chris. Once again, a beautiful weighted bowl. Just a couple of feet to the side of Kitty. There's some pretty good scores there that Robbie's putting up repeatedly. Adam White got a bit of a jump over Latif at the moment. Shane O'Toole just up by a couple, and Kane Nelson by 3. This game here is very early proceedings, but still anyone's game. Alright, Chris jumped onto the other hand, playing his forehand. Could be a bit quick with this one. Yep, just running through the head. Yeah, a bit quick. Handy bowl in there though. Yeah, Michael, good weighted bowl there for what he was after. Just needed a tad more grass. A dip behind the head though is always pretty handy to have. Right, Brendan Wilson once again showing his class. Not far away. Be around about 4 foot short, but definitely still on the run. On your Roy Campbell watching from Jandawi. Good on you, mate. Okay, Lawman, just got to drop under this bowl. Oh, just pulling up, unfortunately. You had a perfect line on that one, Alan. Not going to be too far away. Yeah, great bowl. Ryan Burnett not long on the mat straight away. Chris Rosanes holding shot. Is he on to Brendan Wilson? And he is. Could be second shot by the looks of it. It could be shot. Not too far away with that one. Well played, Ryan. Okay, Ryan, once again, that very distinct. Lifts his hand or the bowl up in the air, doesn't he, just before point of delivery. Gee whiz, he's played this well. Oh, just missed the kitty. Oh, just caught that Staggar's unlucky. If he didn't get that, he would have been in the area, but he's got a good bowl there, sitting just a few feet in behind the head there, which is can always come into play. Okay, Ryan. Played this pretty well, Huey. Geez, that's a good bowl by Hewson. It falls over. I reckon that's absolutely the shot. Hey, thanks very much for those kind words, Craig, watching from New Zealand. Good on you, mate. I'm glad you enjoy it. Bit unlucky there, Johnny. I think you just may have just got that just a little bit on the wrong side. Right, Huey once again just trying to drop in there. Tell you what, he's played it well once again. Geez, that's even better. That's great bowls. Two great bowls there from Aaron Hewson. Right, John, has he got the kitty? He's pretty close to it. Oh, just found that gap. Gee, if you wanted to go through there, you couldn't, could you? So they've taken 3 out. And they're putting a tape on this other one. I'll tell you what, I seem to favour the bowl up the line. But then again, you never know. I think it was just a 3, mate, I think. We'll soon find out, though, mate. They're putting it up now, I think. Good 3/4 length once again. What a great start here once again from Chris Rosanes, so he's not going to be too far away. Still running. Gee, it's a good first up bowl once again. Well played, mate. Leading very well here. This bloke here is playing pretty well also too. Michael Lewis. Just pulling up a little bit short. Okay, Chris. I had to come round that one, or even just under it. Just under it's not going to be too far away. Yeah, running through, but handy. Anything behind the head's pretty handy. Michael just trying to sneak under this one, not quite. He's going to get the bowl on the... Not quite, just had to be just... Let's hold that line just a little bit longer. Hey, Brendan. Not too far away once again. Alan Law. Lawman sticking to his backhand. Playing down through here. Wants to keep off this bowl here of Chris Rosanes. If he can just sneak around it. Well, matching these two here, that's a very handy bowl. Oh, Brendan, like he just didn't send this one. Right, Lawman. Doesn't have to change too much. Just probably around about 4 foot of weight. But he's a very good bowl where it is, though, because it just breaks these other two up. Well, he passed the head anyway, so that's one good thing. Yeah, great try here from Ryan Burnett. Okay, Paul Staggard. Trying to find this port down here, but I just don't think he's going to have the weight to get there. Yeah, look at the grass line he had on that though. They were absolutely spot on. Oh, great bowl here from Ryan once again. Gee whiz, that's a class bowl. That really is an excellent bowl. Right, Stagger's just got to find that same port. He's awfully close, maybe just a little bit too runny, that's all. Well, he gave it every opportunity. Couple of good fight backs there. Latif, Adam White, and Shane up by just one. O'Toole, Kane, Nick Gosley, now only 3 in that game. Some good games as you'd anticipate when you get to this level, though, don't you? You really don't expect any big runaways because it's getting down to the business end. Semi-finals and finals tomorrow. What a day we've got coming up. Should be an absolute cracker of a day. So Huey trying to come around. So tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. semi-finals. Then after that, we've got the final. Great day of bowls coming up tomorrow. Little inside edge. Great bowl, Johnny Balzarolo. Great bowl. The only thing is, I reckon Brendan still got shot there, I reckon. With that lightish blue bowl there. That to me looks to be Brendan Wilson's bowl. Tell you what, he's played this well too, Huey. He doesn't have to play that much better. Look at that for a bowl. That was a great bowl by Bozza there, though. Enough away from John. Again, he's on a beautiful line here once again. Is he going to turn in time? He's not going to be too far away. Just running past it. Clear blue sky, you can see there. Absolutely magnificent conditions. Just going to go on the site and see what we're looking like for next week. It's a beautiful 22 degrees here today in full sun. We've got a few days of no rain, and then Wednesday just 1 mil, Thursday 1 mil, possibility. Looking around about 22, 23 all days. So it's not looking too bad at all, really, at this stage. Yeah, great reply there. Great starter from Chris. And look at that beautiful reply from Michael. Chris Rosanes said, we're going to start all over again. Yeah, great bowl by Michael. Well played, mate. Put it back there. Well played. Right, Brendan Wilson. Has he got the run? Not quite. Yeah, pretty good attempt. Was in the area. Got another bowl though. Right, Lawman was a very good weighted bowl. Now Brendan comes down to his weights, running in nicely at the moment. What a beautiful correction. That's a great bowl. That's the shot. Gee whiz, that's a beautiful correction there by Brendan Wilson. Once again, just continually correcting when he has to. Okay, Ryan on the mat straight away. Does not muck around, does he? Yes, just going to sneak past this one here by Ryan Burnett, but that's a very good home. Just a little bit short of a gallop there, that one there from Paul Staggard. Oh, what a great bowl from Ryan once again. Played that brilliantly, just got hold of the kitty. Yeah, just running up short once again there by young Paul. Perfect line though on his bowl, but he just needs about another 4 foot of weight, unfortunately, and he's out of ammo. He's just not going to come back in time there for Huey. He'd probably be holding 2 shots there though by the looks of that. Oh, John looking just to sit inside these bowls. Tell you what, he's on a perfect line. Comes down to his weight. It's running in nicely now. Oh, just going to get a little bit too fat. He really needed just a little bit of a edge off that. Huey. Any movement of the kitty here? Maybe just enough. Gee, that's a great correction there once again by Aaron Hewson, just consolidating those shots that he's got now. John's got to be very careful the way this is loaded, because if he gets it on the front of the bowl, it's liable to spring. Tell you what, he's in the area though. Jeez, he's played this well. Oh, great bowl, John Balzarolo. Great second shot, mate. Well played. So just the one shot to Aaron Hewson. Again, they're throwing 2 to 2. Right, Chris Rosanes with his first bowl. He's been very impressive so far here today with his first bowl. Said won the singles, I think 6 times, I think, at Pine Rivers. Like to win once at Pine Rivers is a pretty mean feat, but 6 in a row shows you the quality of the man. Great starter once again by Chris, sitting just in behind the head. But look at this bowl here from Michael Lewis. He's not going to be too far away. Just going to sneak around the back. I thought he may have just sat that bowl, but just missed it. Once again though, Chris very close to the kitty. Gee, that's good leading though, isn't it, eh? Two very good lead bowls there from Chris Rosanes. I don't get much better than that. Hey, mate. 4 bowls, 4 fantastic lead bowls, mate. Don't get much better than that, Robbie. Very good leading, mate. And it's got the situation there where the second can actually play a positional bowl. Just absolutely great leading by both those players. Absolutely outstanding. Particularly over this distance also too. Yeah. Good ball from Brendan. Just here we just telling him that that's basically Jack High. Wanted to come up another couple of feet on. So pretty hard taskmaster. Yeah, Brendan just looking for that other couple of feet of weight. And he has too. He's achieved that. A little bit too much. It's in the ditch by the looks of it. Just fell in the ditch. Going to be awfully close, Lawman, just missing it. That's gone for a swim also. Keeping the skips nice and busy. Yep. Great bowl. Just got to sit down in there. Tell you what, it's not going to be too bad. It's just not going to turn in time, I think. It's taken one out anyway. Okay, Ryan Burnett. Well down once again to Ryan. Okay, Staggard. Doesn't have to change too much. Probably playing a little bit more weight. He's awfully close to this. He's onto this black bowl. This bowl should go out the head. Bang, bang. But they're still down. You wouldn't read about that, would you? Would not read about that. He played that pretty well, Staggard. And he hit it right where he had to hit it. But it just, yeah, right on the nose, but it just bounced around and stayed there. Now that's what you call, that's bowls. Okay, down to the 2 skips. Colossal game of bowls this. Okay, Huey. What a bowl. Seems him wanting to fall too, doesn't it? Just holding up, but gee whiz, that's a great bowl. Hey, Maxie, you're home to use all Linny's data, mate. She's at the bowls club, buddy. You wait till she gets home, mate. You're in trouble, Maxie. Good on you, mate. Great catching up with you this morning, mate. Young Lily did everyone proud, mate. Great game of bowls. Here's this one starting to rip in now. Just hasn't quite got the weight. Okay, Johnny. He's got better weight on this one here. Is it going to get back in time? Not quite. Three shots. Handy pick up there to Aaron Hewson once again. His team just having a bit of a day out here, but gee whiz, what a team he's got. Absolutely. Take nothing away from the opposition. They're also a pretty handy team too, I can assure you. But they just love this long length, don't they? Like Aaron Hewson, Ryan Burnett, Brendan Wilson and Chris Rosanes. A pretty handy team. Up against John Balzarolo, Paul Staggard Jr., Alan Law and Michael Lewis. Yeah, pretty handy team. Now, Chris Rosanes once again. Not too far away. Now, Michael, just have to be a little bit wider. He's just going to sneak under it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good bowl there, Michael Lewis. Well done. Beautiful weighted bowl. Okay, Michael, is he around these? He is around them. Maybe just a little bit too much run. See that green bin behind you? That's one of the containers for cash bins. Wonderful establishment which are helping the environment, and they'll actually come and give you a bin and pick it up. Then you get the money. A whole lot. How good is that? Okay, good starter there from Brendan Wilson. There it is there. Become a Container for Cash partner and start recycling containers with our free bins and collection. You get every one of those 10 cents in the containers. They give it to you to buy new equipment or just use for social functions. Great initiative there by Containers. Cash for Containers. I said, adds up very quickly. It certainly does. And they do it all for you. You just pile your empties in there and they come and pick them up. How good is that? Okay, Brendan played this very well. Inside edge, bit of run. Yeah, well played, Brendan Wilson. Good looking bowl here too. What a great bowl. Well played, mate. Lawman. Reaching down there. Played that beautifully. Beautiful weight on that one there, Alan. Ryan Burnett's just opening up for his next one. Giving himself an opportunity. Okay, Ryan, would be surprised if he goes again. Playing with control. Never looked like missing. That's a brilliant bowl there from Ryan Burnett. Played that with magnificent control, didn't he? Just, yeah. Absolutely magnificent control. Okay, down now to Staggers. G'day, Kevin. Bit runny with that one there, little Staggers. Right, Huey. Yeah, he's a great bloke, Robert, that's for sure. Yeah, great bowl. Right, Bozzy. It's not going to be too far away. Maybe just a little bit runny. Ryan just gives a bowl around here, mate. Just has to be around this front one. It's going to crash into Chris's bowl. Yeah, try to put one round the back. So, John, looking to dead draw it. I'll put Kitty in the ditch. He is not far away from Kitty and ditch. But he got the gap. I reckon that's 3, maybe 4. 3. 3 shots to Aaron Hewson. Yep. Okay, looks as though they're still going to play this just about full length, all but a couple of feet. They've been playing complete full length, but this one here just pulling up just a couple of feet short of the tee, as you can see, but the mat right back on the tee. So Chris Rosanes been peppering this kitty with his first bowl all game. This is the 15th end of 21 ends. But if they keep going the way they're going, it could be an early mark, I reckon. But, playing absolutely outstanding here. Once again, a beautiful starter there from Chris Rosanes, sitting just about jack eye. Yeah, Michael Lewis with his first bowl again. He's got a beautiful grass line on this one here. Comes down to his weight. It's looking pretty good. John's very interested in this one. Yes, well played. Well, very well played, Michael. Right, Chris doesn't have to change too much, does he? Sandy there. Yeah, good try. Good ball. Well played, Michael. Right, Brendan, I just don't think he's quite there with this one. Just going to duck across the head. Yeah, a little bit unlucky there. Yeah, if you want to, mate, it's up to you. Yeah, Lawman, not too far away. Good ball there, Lawman. Well played, mate. Brendan, not too far away. Just starting to turn. Little inside edge. Not quite. Handy bowl there. Lawman with his second bowl. Not looking too bad. Hey, Graham Little, how are you, mate? Looking very good here. So he got good weight on this. Little inside edge off his front one. That's two good bowls there from Alan Law. Two fantastic bowls. But gee whiz, what a setup. Got a bit of a guest commentator coming in here that was out on the green this morning. Tell you what, Ryan Burnett just pulled that across the body. A very warm way. Welcome to Caitlin Itch. Good morning, Caitlin. Afternoon, I should say,
yeah,
Caitlin.
Afternoon, Brian. How are we going?
Very well. Gee, the boys are playing very, very well here. What an incredible team they've put together, though, Caitlin.
Absolutely. It looks like, yeah, they've got it under control at the moment. No disrespect to the other opposition. You know, they've been playing some fantastic bowls out there. It just seems like this Pine Rivers combination of, on a roll at the moment.
Absolutely. And again, Paul Stagg's just pulling up just a little bit short. But Alan Law's got a couple of good ones there. But Ryan, I think he's rattled this cage here. He's pretty close to it this time. His bowl starts working. Is he on to Bang Bang? He has. What a bowl. That's a great bowl. Did you teach him that or what?
Oh, I'd say so, probably. Absolutely.
I reckon his game's improved since he's been rolling up with you, Caitlin. There you go. Ryan won't listen this night, will he? I can say what I want.
No, he won't. Absolutely not. No, I'm glad you've pulled me in for commentary, Brian. It's freezing out there at the moment. It's just a bit of an icy chill, that wind.
Very pleasant in here, Caitlin.
It is. Very nice and cosy.
Very nice of you to come in and say a few words with us anyway. So Paul Staggers again.
Far away. He's on a good track. Just needs to run it out. Just pulling up.
Just pulling up. This is bowl here from Ryan. As he said, he just gets the split perfectly. He gets the inside and cleaned them out absolutely brilliantly. Just ran through slightly though. I still favour that black bowl of Michael's. Maybe two down, I'd say, by the looks of that there. But left it well and truly open for his skip, Aaron Hewson, who's been playing absolutely awesome here so far. So this being the 15th of 21 ends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you just fell short this morning, Caitlin, up there in an incredible game.
We had a really close battle with Serena Matthews' team. Played extremely well. They did. It was a great effort here from Huey. He's not far away. Just needs to settle. Good effort. They played really well. It was great game of bowls. It was down to the wire. I think there was a few in it in the last end. And in some pretty tricky conditions, actually. The wind was swirling a lot, so...
I reckon that you've played here a fair bit too, Caitlin. I really do. Windy Hill live up to its reputation here this morning.
Absolutely.
It really did.
And you'll see a few of the guys have got their wider sets of bowls out, so the Aces or the Tigers, whatever it is. Those conditions are pretty tricky, and the green's that little bit slower with the rain, so just to get around things and get a bit more swing.
Yeah, that was some heck of a light show last night, that storm.
Absolutely, it was beautiful. So Huey not quite getting it there. So an opportunity here for
Bit of
John.
an opportunity here.
Yeah, he's just that bowl of Brendan's must be worth a few more.
Yep.
So see if he can arrive on it, roll it out a foot or so. Any sort of weight will do.
He's
He's
gone big
going
weight.
for it. That's okay.
He's
That's
pretty
not
close.
far away.
He's got it. Bang.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there he nearly sliced it in for shot. That's how'd you go this morning?
Yeah, it just went down, Michael. But yeah, close game.
Great game.
Yeah, so we're down to the semi-finals now in the ladies, and there's going to be some great contests tomorrow morning.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
anyone is in the area, please head down to Musgrave Hill. It's going to be some cracking games. And
Well, the one we're doing tomorrow morning, first up, which is going to be one cracker of a game, and the teams are pretty handy. When you read it, you've got Kelsey Cottrell, you've got Chloe Stewart, Lindsay Clark and Kira Burke, and they're up against Serena Matthews, Heather Hobson, Adele Pursehouse and Serena Bonnell. Some 8 very well credentialed players there, Caitlin, so it should be one heck of a game.
It will be a good game. I know Kelsey's team had a very strong win this morning. They played very well, so yeah, it'll be a great contest, those two teams.
Well, it is a fully fledged Australian side that just, if you're going to go in,
you might as well go.
You might as well go strong, you reckon, Caitlin?
Absolutely, why not?
Absolutely, but that must have been your team was pretty handy too, in actual fact.
Yeah, we had a good team, and Lily off the front, she was absolutely fantastic. Such a credit to junior bowlers. I know there's so many of them coming up, but I haven't played a lot of games with Lily, and she was fantastic. She just took on board, any information we gave her, any advice, and she was an absolute pleasure to play with.
I think that's one of the biggest things, isn't it, Caitlin? I take my hat off to you picking up Lily too at a young age, because she has a great temperament and she has a great passion to learn.
Yeah, she absolutely does. All of those juniors do. We've got such a great field of kids coming up, and you can see it out there at the moment. You've got Kane, who's come through that junior program, and Cody's out there as well, and there's so many more coming through the ranks. So it's so good to see in Queensland that we've got those strong juniors and the junior programs.
True, and I must say that also too, even in the mixed pairs, to see the quarterfinals, and there's 4 juniors still in the quarterfinals, to play at that level, at the quality that they played, was an absolute credit to them and their coaches too. A lot of credit, Caitlin, in my opinion, must go to the coaches, because they're doing a superb job with these young kids.
They are.
Not just their shot selection, but their whole demeanour on the green. It's absolutely outstanding.
That's it.
To watch.
Another great shot there from Brendan on the jack.
Yeah, pretty handy to have as a 2, isn't he?
Yeah.
And runner up the state singles last year to the great Kurt Brown. It's pretty handy.
That's it.
Look at this for a bowl from Lawman though. He's just going to miss it. He got the straightener.
Oh, cheeky.
Yep.
Almost got it.
Brendan once again got another bowl, can play this either hand. Probably the forehand's the safest on that one. There's Chris Rosanes' bowl on the run. Yeah, it should be an incredible day tomorrow with the semi-finals and the finals and the men and ladies 4s, and then of course straight into the pairs.
Yeah, it never stops for you. No sleep to the wicket, Brian.
No, we've got plenty to do, Caitlin, but the showcasing of our great game is the numbers we've had on board has been very encouraging. One thing I like about Musgrave Hill too, geez, they play good music in this place.
They do, there's some good entertainment. Yeah, absolutely, inside. Live
entertainment, of course, on a Sunday afternoon. Entertainment last night, so gee whiz. Staggar's just a little bit underdone with that one. Okay, Ryan Burnett. Doesn't take long on the mat, but I think that gust of breeze that just about blew him off. If Robbie was out there, then he would have ended up at Surfers Paradise. Put a house pick in his pocket when he goes out there again.
It is picking up, you're right. Just getting a bit more gusty and swirling around out there. So. Well,
just as Ryan was about to deliver that bowl, there was a huge gust of breeze came down the green. So.
And with all these games being, so close, you've got the quarterfinal scores up on your screen on the left-hand side, and you can see they're all very tight. So any changing condition out there will definitely tighten those up.
And that's ever so true, Caitlin. I said, like, when you got the best out there and you're getting down to the business end, and we see Wizard living up to his name once again. Dear.
Ryan here, just trying to get under the front.
He's under there. Look at this for a bowl. That's a great bowl from Ryan. Very well played. Just looked at a lot of experience. You can see he's been a world champion in the under-25s. He's just looks at things a little bit differently, and has got the skill to pull them off at the same time too. Yet he still tells me he's designed to the fact that he's the second best bowler in the family. He keeps telling me so. I think he's after brownie points there, Caitlin. So, Bozzy, having a bit of a look at this.
Not far away. Good shot here. Oh, got a couple out. Great shot. Out. Yeah, well played.
Well played, Bozzy.
And that's the thing. In this type of weather, it's just easy to draw a shot or go full at it.
Go straight at it.
Yeah, it's too hard to play those in between weight.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing we find here too, and one reason we started off a bit early, the shadows might not come into effect this afternoon with this game being the 16th end, but the conditions really do change on this rink when you're playing normal time, Caitlin, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know the Pine boys, they've played a couple of times on this rink through Premier League and finals and things. I know Huey especially loves this rink number one. He's a big fan of it, so they would have played at these times, and like you're talking about the shadows, they've experienced that already, so that definitely helps.
On again, Johnny.
Yeah, he's
very close.
Another one out.
There you go.
Shot.
Johnny, a driving lead. He's a great bloke, John.
Yeah, he's been playing some great shots out there.
Yeah.
He's just been a bit unlucky at times. So Huey here just trying to get under Chris's ball.
Even under Chris's ball. He's going to dead draw it instead, Caitlin.
Yeah, he's playing great.
He says, "Nah, I'm not going to use a bowl. I'm just going to dead draw this cold." What a bowl!
Shot there.
Yep.
So who are our other semi-finalists, Brian, for the girls, and have we got those names up? I know Jenny Blundell won hers, and was it Candice that got through?
Yeah, Candice is through, and Jenny is the other semi-final. So
that'll be tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, there's some incredible games tomorrow morning, and whoever gets through with the guys, you got... Gee whiz, you got class everywhere, haven't you? You really have. Kane Nelson's starting to tighten up a little bit with Nick Gosley, but... all the other games nice and close also too.
Absolutely. Anyone's game at the moment out there.
Yep.
Those other three.
As I said, I made the comment a few times once again, the absolute tactics of the Pine Rivers boys of going T to T. I made the comment to some of the directors yesterday. I said we shouldn't have charged at fees. We should have charged for the refills of the water bottle. We would have made a fortune.
You would have, absolutely.
But it's good to see them rehydrating with water, though, which is very good. And I think even in conditions like this, you still get burnt out there because that sun, even though it's a little bit chilly, the wind's chilly, you can still get burnt with the UV rays.
Yeah, you sure can.
I tell you what, not far away from Michael Lewis from the Rabina Bowls Club.
Good morning, Mary from Fife in Scotland, 5 a.m. Nice early wake-up call for you. Thanks for tuning in.
Mary watches every game of bowls. We're on there. She's a wonderful supporter.
Absolutely.
Loves her bowls.
I hear you shouting out her name every time I jump on the stream, so it's nice to have you with us again, Mary.
Yes, wonderful lady. Enjoys her bowls. I said the people in Scotland, I think they all suffer from insomnia.
Yeah,
none of them
seem
sleep
to,
over
don't they?
there.
Absolutely.
I still laugh at that one chap who used to come on quite repeatedly when we first went on, and he used to always say to us, "How come you blokes always play bowls in the middle of the night?" And I said, "Mate, look outside your window, buddy." I said, "Now, hang on, do you come from the Anderson or the Rhine clan?" I said, what nightclub have you just come home from? Absolutely priceless, wasn't it, Rob? He must have come on board about 3 times. How come you blokes keep playing bowls in the middle of the night?
That's funny.
Priceless. Okay, Brendan Wilson down. Just going to beat this Chris Rosanes bowl here at the back. He's got a beautiful line on this one here. I just don't think he's quite got the weight to reach it. It's all right if he gets hold of Chris's bowl. Well, he split him instead.
You can see in the background there, Kane's waving his hands in the air. I'm not sure what's happened, but a bit of excitement on the rink next door.
Yep. It's a pretty handy team Kane's got there too, with young Cody Garrick, of course, another exciting junior we've been talking about previously there, Caitlin. So no longer in the junior ranks, but came through those ranks. And
yeah, and it's great to see. I know we've mentioned it before, but what Cody does give back to the juniors, he's very invested in, creating a program for them and creating tournaments for juniors that are upcoming. So he does a lot of work in that space, which is a credit to him and a credit to his family, because they put a lot of time and effort into getting him around to events and getting the kids around to events. So
couldn't agree more.
Yeah, it's
absolutely fantastic. Great to see, Caitlin. I couldn't agree more on that. For a young man of his age, just starting his working career, but he still dedicates so much of that time to help others.
Yeah, that's it.
Shows your type of nature.
Absolutely.
Fantastic, and absolute credit to him, because you hear a lot about young kids, and all you hear is the negatives, but there's so many positives come out of our game with these kids.
All right. What can he do here? He's trying to disrupt the head.
Yeah, he's a little bit underdone with this one. He's not going to upset anyone, that one. He may have shot with this jack-eye bowl, but I don't know, that sometimes that back bowl there, which you can see of Chris Rosanes, is his favourite shot. But
yeah, looking out the window here.
Yeah, looking at that, I favour that jack-eye. A little bit more
space, isn't there, than what's on the screen?
Seems to be a little bit more turf between them.
Thanks, Robbie. You're doing a great job there.
Well, it's well taught by us, that's for sure. And he's rattling his head again. He talks like a Kiwi, though. Can you understand him?
I think so. I think we're on the same page there. Don't worry. You're a bit outnumbered, Brian.
I know I am. My wife's a Kiwi too, so there you go. I'm gone. So we got a good-looking bowl here from Staggard. Has to just clear these front pack. He's definitely got the line. His weight's looking pretty good too. This is a great bowl shot by the young man.
Excellent.
Well played. Definitely takes it without doubt. Now that black bowl might be second shot there.
Huey's just signalling one down, so having a look what he's going to try and call Ryan to play. Something similar to what was just played.
Yeah. He wants another good second shot. To it. Also got the opportunity of getting shot there too at the same time. Now Huey's a little bit interested in this, but I think it's just on to Brendan. Look at that go. See the wind get that?
It's just cutting.
That wind got that.
I'll tell he wasn't wide enough anyway, but
yeah, he wasn't, but he was. I just love the way when it started going, it just went. Windy Hill really living up to his reputation here. The flags are absolutely just about look like a sail. Sydney to Hobart yacht race. They're blowing. Okay, Stagg has played a great bowl of his first one. This one here, he's on a good line, this being the tighter hand of the two.
Yeah, he's not far away. Just needs to run.
What a great bowl.
Well played. Two great shots, one on each hand. That's how you do it.
That's dead right.
He's like, what wind out there? He can.
Yeah, no, he played that absolutely brilliantly, didn't he? Well played. Getting down to very much the business end now. You see Ryan just saying to Huey, get under that bowl there with a bit of weight, mate. Well, they're all hits coming in anyway, Caitlin. So if he hits them properly, he could get a result.
Absolutely. Looks like that front one to Brendan's or working off, the edge of Chris's.
Yeah. You could get a result.
Lots of chances down there. Huey plays these up shots so well. He's never far away.
He's got a good drive on him. He's got a very good drive on him, Huey. It also plays this controlled weight shot very well, as you were just saying, Caitlin. He's definitely in the area. Well, he's opened it up for himself now. He's really opened up. He's given himself another very good back bowl back there too. So it's up to John to really close off this.
Yeah, at this point in the game, he'll hopefully just want to draw another close. Just keep putting the pressure on, see what happens.
Or trying to get the game to go as long as you possibly can, because you never know what can happen.
You never know.
Now, it's well and truly open there, and I think John may have just he did stay on, so he has got the best backward, as Ryan's just pointing to. We pulled that across the body there. Yep. He didn't hurt anyone with that one. He's not happy the way that went across there. But that's what happens sometimes when you go big.
All right, John here, opportunity.
Well, even if you can sit this bowl of Chris Rosanes at the back, he'll bring that black one into play. So it's the bowl he should be looking at. Unfortunately, I think he's a little bit underdone. Yep, so just the two. Yeah, mate, Ryan's got a pretty good eye, buddy.
Yeah. I can really start to hear the club pumping in the background, can't you, Brian? The music is
the music's
going.
happening, so
absolutely, it's all happening in there.
No, they've got quite a few in there too, Caitlin. So it's great to see a club that's really, really going well. So anyway, Michael, just the two shots there to the John Balzarolo led combination. So after the 17th end, that is now 22-8 to the Aaron Hewson led combination of Pine Rivers. Great club up at Pine, two magnificent undercover greens and absolutely club rooms you'd die for. So if you haven't been up there, I'd highly recommend you get up and have a look at it.
Absolutely.
It is.
And
they're a great club too, aren't they?
Yeah, that's it. Best time of year. Come on down November, BPL.
Yep.
You see the facilities all in action and it's, such a good event.
No, it's, I remember going up there when they had 3 grass greens. I remember going up there to watch Nathan Rice play his first test match for Australia against Wales.
Oh, wow.
That was when Mark Casey and, remember that. Going up in the old days, and Charlie Hayes was there and had some pretty handy players.
Yeah,
I think, Roger Trent was still there because Roger's been there forever today. I think Roger might have even still been playing out of South-Tweed in those days. So. Okay, good looking bowl here from Michael. Corrected very well after his first one. Beautiful weighted bowl there from Michael Lewis from the Rabina Bowls Club.
It's good to see the boys from Rabina. Like, they've obviously done a lot of recruiting at their club. I was speaking to Alan before.
Yep.
And he said he's got about 27 new members on board. So that's great to see a club thriving and building their membership base.
Well, they definitely are, Caitlin. Yeah. One of the things they must take credit for too is that the quality of their greens down there is absolutely incredible. Jock's done a superb job down there once again, and they're back to the standard they were a few years ago. And it just goes to show you when a club takes them over like Helensvale and sinks a few dollars into them, gee whiz, they're absolute credit to the club. No wonder people want to go there and play bowls again, you know what I mean?
That's it. I can't wait to try them out on Tuesday in the pairs.
You will be impressed, I'm telling you. You will be impressed. We've done a few things down there of late, and I haven't heard a bad word about them. We're just going to slice this. Unlucky.
Yeah, still a good shot though.
Yeah, be happy with that.
You'd be happy.
Yeah, got a good little catchment bowl there, and they've only got the one in the head, so I think the importance here of Brendan looking, saying, hey mate, this thing needs a partner. Beautiful delivery, just moving forward there. Robbie makes his comeback to lawn bowls on Tuesday.
Does he? Who's he playing with in the pairs?
He's playing with his new bloke, but I must admit they do talk the same. A bloke by the name of Brian Baldwin.
Oh, right, yep. New fella to the game.
New fella to the game, yeah. Yeah, Brian was going to go out and have a game of golf the other day, and then he realised that he's playing with Robbie, so he thought, geez, I better get and have a roll-up. So I said, well, don't blame you, mate, because I hope you play well under pressure, son. Pretty handy combination with those two. Like Brian having a roll-up, his just first bowl was just the best. Yeah.
It would have been pretty good.
White practice.
Save those ones for the pairs.
Save them for the game. Yeah, so it should be interesting. So anyone that wants to go for a bit of a laugh, and no doubt Robbie will lead someone onto their path of victory as he plays them into form. There's our umpire up there sitting in the sun. Yes,
good. He's got a good spot there in the sun, and I must say a huge thank you because we called him out about, I don't know, 8 times in our games. He was, he was getting a little bit frustrated with our rank, I think, but it was good to keep him busy.
Kept him busy.
Yeah, we did. Kept him in business. So
they keep him. That's what they keep him for. They do a great job. Now, a little bit underdone Staggers with that one. It was a great bowl there. 2 great bowls there. Now, Ryan, I think he's got the opportunity. Like, they're holding 3 shots. There's no need to fatten the target. Let's play a positional bowl here. Round the back. They're playing at it with weight.
Yep.
Don't leave it for the last thing to do. Put one round there now. Now.
All right, Stags. What can he do here?
Yeah, good bowl there. He'll go quick again. He can't draw that. He'd probably look at trying to probably be going for the kill, but just can't see it set at the moment. He gets the outside bowl.
Just pulling it across his body. Good
Take his
effort.
own out. Well, that's going to do some damage there, so they can't really go quick now because they've got nothing behind the head.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think they might just, there's not a lot happening for them. They might just have to keep going quick and try and get that kill and reset and start again.
Well, Ryan now got the opportunity to, again, no pressure, but don't fat the target.
That's it.
And just maybe play, which he's going to play here brilliantly. Look at this, just trail the kitty into the pack. That is a sensational bowl. Oh dear, he has been rolling up with you, I can tell that.
Great shot there.
Yeah, it really was. That was, just no pressure. Get out of the way, give me a go. And what an incredible result there. Now, John really with nothing behind. He can't dead draw that, Caitlin.
He'll be going quick. I think where Ryan's finished, it should kill out to the side. So
Yep.
Two opportunities. Get the bowls out, get the kill. That's all he's got on. These boys have to start scoring some numbers. So
I wouldn't be surprised if they pull the pin after it. They may play back if there's no change of this head. And John, his bowl does turn a bit. He's going to get something though. He's got the edge of it.
That's a brilliant shot.
That's a great bowl, but did it go out?
Yes, it did. Matt's picked up. Replay the end.
Replay the end.
Absolutely fantastic under pressure. Well done.
John's got a very much a big turning bowl. I've played a bit of bowls with John over the years, and he used to work for us for quite a few years, Johnny, so good lad, know his family very well. He said to me, don't ever tell the story about the garlic. I said, don't worry, John, but I'll just tell you. No one else knows. No, they all know about it. We didn't play the 2-day carnival with him. He stayed at our place, and he had garlic on toast for breakfast. Oh my God. I said, mate, you're skipping. You're not standing anywhere near me today. Get down the other end.
Garlic on toast. That's
garlic
a new
on
one.
Toast for breakfast.
Oh, yeah, right. Keep the immunity up.
Oh, mate.
Interesting.
Bozzy.
Haven't heard that one, but
mate, there was bacon, there was eggs, there was ham, there was everything there he wanted. What did Bozzy have? Garlic on toast.
Yeah.
I said, mate, you're not standing down my end. We won the tournament anyway, so it made no difference.
So it worked.
Mate, we won the tournament, so. Great bloke, Bozzy.
All right, Chris here, seeing what he can do. He's been leading extremely well.
Oh, absolutely. Like, what a luxury when you got a person like Chris Rosanes leading for you. You know, like really has done that in the PBL and all types of things, really, hasn't he, Caitlin, where he has really held his own against some of the world best. Yeah,
he's a fantastic ambassador for the sport, and he, like you say, does hold his own in those sorts of games, if not goes above. So absolutely. Yeah, he's a great player, Chris. Very methodical in the way he plays. Yeah, he's very similar to anyone young. He's got a perfect delivery, just leaning forward a pointed delivery, and that's why he gets the consistent results that he does, because his delivery never changes. You know? That's it. Again, beautiful weight on that one there. Just a little bit underdone, but that's a good bowl. There's going to be a lot outside that. Now, Alan Law, this is from a person my age, when arthritis hits. What's going to hit him when he's pointed delivery here? Could be hurting everywhere. Hurting everywhere by now. Great bloke. Lawman. And interesting as well, those scores are tightening up out there. So you see Shane's one in front at the moment, and even Kane, that score's closed up 19-16. Nick on the comeback. Well, Nick's got a bit of a payback on Kane, because it was Kane that beat Nick in the semi-finals last year. Yeah, right. So it'll be Brendan. Oh dear. Great shot there from Brendan.
Chris Rosanes doesn't quite get there, so it's now 19-18 after 19 ends. So, and Adam White's always the last one on the green. You know that.
Yeah, so that's fine. Got to have one of those people.
Oh, mate.
That was us this morning, so
Yeah,
I understand.
Right. In fact, I actually thought you were going pretty close to time there, Caitlin.
We did. We were playing our last game when the buzzer went. I think we had 3 or 4 kills and, yeah, like I said, 8 umpire calls, so kept us pretty busy whole game.
How Brendan, how good's his memory?
So we'll keep an eye on that game right next door, as we said, that Kane Nelson, Nick Gosley game with 1 shot in it, as we're watching this one. Brendan not quite there with this bowl.
What a tournament so far, though, young Kane's having. He's really coming of age, just been the breaking out. Like, I mean, he won it last year with his brother, but really breaking out with him leading the pack now, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's,
no, he's an exceptional bowler, Kane.
Well, Jake, they're both great young blokes.
They are, absolutely.
Fantastic blokes. Great bowl here from Paul Staggard Jr.
Yeah, great shot.
Great bowl there, Staggers. I mean, I remember when he used to be about 3'1", Staggers. Look at him now. My godfather.
Ryan's turned his back on that one.
Yeah, he's not quite here.
Another opportunity.
Yeah, no, it's one heck of a battle over there. Like, they both play in the same state team, Nick and Kane, and there's a little bit of rivalry there. So really, no, not rivalry, but good competitiveness.
Yeah, and both players are obviously very good under pressure. This is what they play for. They love to be that situation, a few ends to go, and great shot there again from Paul. Well played. Great
bowl. Well played, Little
He's
Stag.
played some great crackers in the last few ends.
And I'm that used to call him Little Staggers because he was. Now, Ryan, is he going to get a little inside edge? No, he got a little bit too much of it. I'm pretty sure that's the shot you would be playing just through the head.
Yeah, he will be.
Redlands Lawn Bowls Club. How are they on this? Well, what they do is that, as you can tell with all the lines on the green there, Mo, is that the rinks are moved repeatedly, and we move our cameras repeatedly. So we don't like them, particularly semi-finals and finals, playing on the same rink morning and afternoon. So the greenkeeper normally moves the greens, Mo, and we move the cameras. Of late, early in the tournament, they played the other way in the morning, and we turned them around this way in the afternoon. So around about lunchtime, we turn around in between the first and second game. So that's the rationale behind it, mate. Oh, the game's chosen. Sorry, the match committee choose that, mate. It's got nothing to do with us. They tell us who they are, but I thought you meant the rinks how they're played on.
Yeah, so you get assigned who's on what rink.
Yeah, we just get told.
Pick up the game. There's always
we just get told who's out here. So no, that's the best way of doing it too, Mo. That's not a silly question, mate. You ask us what you want, buddy. He's from USA. Redland Lawn Bowls Club.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
Well, welcome aboard.
Yep, he's been watching this and he's loved every minute. A great bowl here from Bozzy. He's not far away. That's a great pill. And he's locked that in. He's got to go a lot quicker now, Huey. Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
he's going across the body there. Bang, bang.
Oh,
Look at this. You got to be joking.
Oh, no.
You've got to be joking. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. They're both touching as well.
They're both touching,
yep.
So the end counts, and they just put across that end. Oh, dear.
Yeah, you got to replay that one,
mate.
That's a good one. And we're having appears to be a measure on the rink beside us.
They're all very keen about it. Here it is here, Huey. A little bit underdone. Bang, bang. Double wick. And both touching. Oh, dear. That's absolutely brilliant, isn't it, eh?
Yep.
Yep.
And So we see on the right-hand side of screen at the moment, Kane's team appear to have scored. I don't know how many, but having a quick meeting about what length they're going to play and tactics.
Yeah. Must have been pretty close, Caitlin, because all the players were very interested in that, weren't they?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, Michael just a little bit runny with that one, so Chris Rosanes has been left a bit of room here. Once again, Chris's weight is absolutely exceptional. Was only the one, was it, Robbie? Yeah, just the one. Yeah, you see Latif fighting back with Adam White too, mate. So.
Yeah, haven't seen Latif play in a long time, and it's good to see him on the green out there.
Out there.
He's his usual character.
Oh, yeah.
Running around.
Yes.
Boom, boom, all of that.
Got that right.
Yep.
Yep. Boom, boom. Yep.
Oh, it's good to see.
Yep. So Chris, again, has he got the weight on this one? I think it's just starting to blow a little bit of smoke, but it's still running. It's still a pretty good bowl. It's staying up on the run. Still workable. Right, Lawman going to play his forehand. 14 all.
Oh, we're getting close. Yeah,
Yep.
There's some great matches out there.
Yeah, absolutely. There really is, isn't there? Some great bowls. The Lawman's played a bomb here. Beautiful bowl there by Alan.
I think he was fired up by Huey's last shot, so he's ready to prove a point.
Yeah,
I'll show you how to draw a shot, Huey.
I don't think Alan would have been very happy to see the result of that one. But hey, that's bowls. As I've always said, you don't count. Write down how you get them. You write down how many you got.
Yep.
Look at this for a reply too from Brendan Wilson. That's a beautiful bowl by Brendan. Even Bozzy gave that one a slap. Said, "Well played, mate." Right, Lawman's got to put it back.
Yep.
Nice line on this one here. Comes down to his weight. His bowl should start working in now. Oh, he's got the line. I just don't think he's quite got the weight to get there. Brendan swapped hands here. Okay, over to the backhand, trying to probably sit this bowl of Allen's here at the back. Tell you what, he's not going to be too far away.
No,
He picked up the kitty.
Well. Very good shot.
It's a brilliant bowl. Hey, Fazy! You've been away. I've been missing you.
Oh, it's only 3 sleeps till I see you. That's exciting. Nice to hear see your comment. Can't wait to see you when you get back.
Yeah.
She's been on amazing holidays.
Been on an amazing
around the
holiday.
world.
No, good on you, Fazy. Well deserved. Look forward to catching up with you. No, Ryan, put that out there. Starting to work into the head now. He's not going to be too far away. He's not going to let Brendan have shot though.
No,
He
he's
said,
not.
Bugger you.
Yep, take it away.
Yeah, and he went, oh God, it's got another one of Brendan bowls. What a bowl. Changing the head, which is really, Caitlin, I know a lot of the viewers that don't know much about bowls, but it's a pretty important aspect of the game that you don't give the opposition the opportunity to continually hone in on their skills, which you know they do have.
That's it. It's a tricky enough game as it is.
Is,
so if you can get your opposition chopping and changing hands or having to change their weight all the time, it just makes that job a little bit tougher on them. So,
absolutely.
Holding shot and you're trying to take it away is, it's not always a bad thing.
And that's a great bowl from Ryan for, again, the viewers don't understand. As you can see, those back bowls there all lined up. It's all opposition bowls. So, Ryan's put one round the back. It's probably best backwards just to cover that aspect also too. So he's added to the tally and then did some saving.
So John here's if he wants to keep going, he's probably going to have to kill it or create some movement on those bowls, get something happening.
Well, even with those 2 bowls the way they're positioned, even to reach those 3 bowls they got at the back would have been very daunting anyway before. But that's probably the rationale why Ryan did change it up. put that kitty. You couldn't have come down and put the bowl in or the kitty in a better place. And John's just going to duck under this.
Great effort. She's
But a great effort by Bozzy. But he's probably still 2 down.
Yeah.
And that's the sad thing about it. That he played a great bowl and he's still...
Did.
Well, I don't know. Looking at that there, Robbie, that's... I don't know. Yeah, I think he's still 2 down, but here we go. Bit of movement on this one.
There we go. That's the shot anyway.
What a head. That's an incredible head, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? Now, John has just played a bottler of a bowl. He's a bit tired on this one, but he may get the result. Bang, bang.
Oh
dear.
Man.
And he's still down. They're shaking hands. Yep.
Game over, yeah, so...
Yeah, still 2 down, so... I reckon Brendan should have drawn another one there. 26-8 looks better than 25-8, don't you reckon? What a game, though, Caitlin, eh?
Well, it was, and yeah, a credit to John's team for getting this far in the competition. You know, it's they've done well to get through their section, and tough out there in those conditions, so a huge effort.
Just a brilliant effort, and it actually exposes to a couple of the Rabina boys, plus Staggers too. Like young Staggers, he's been away from the game for a while. He really was playing great bowls there for a while, and he just had a bit of a break, and now he's back on the green. I just really hope that he keeps going, because he really is a talent, that boy, when he's playing well.
Yeah. And Warren says, all the best to Kawana and Mackay Suburban girls in the semi tomorrow. So
yeah, Warren, hope you're up here, mate. You can get that brother of yours to come up too, mate. Rhonda told me that she put some more change in the corner of his hanky the other day. So tell him don't be so miserable. Get up here and see me. Great bloke, Cole Megan. Wonderful award he just received the other day too from the governor, and his contribution to local government and the amount of work he's done around Mackay.
Yeah, fantastic.
Absolute champion bloke.
Yeah.
But, what a great day.
Yep.
Sorry, Mo, but I want more bowling. No, sorry, mate. You hate to find this hard to believe, Mo, but we're actually over it.
Yeah. And to give everyone an update, just what's happening on Kane and Nick's game, I believe Kane is holding 1 shot at the moment.
That looks like Tyler's bowl there.
Yeah, Tyler's is behind the jack, so Nick is trying to convert. Watching it, he's done enough, I believe. He's rolled one of their shots up, so...
What a great bowl there from Nick. And you can see that on there. That orange bowl there is a bowl of pops.
Yep.
Which is Mark Armstrong.
So Nick Gosley's team holding 1 at the moment.
Yeah. Mark, the time for our next game, mate, is 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, my friend. We've done the 2 games today, quarterfinals. And the semi-finals line up tomorrow. It's going to be an unbelievable day of bowls tomorrow. You've got some of Queensland and finest Australian players, you name it. We're all here tomorrow. It's going to be a crack of a day here at Musgrave Hill. And forecasting good weather, so the green should be absolutely brilliant. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who aren't aware, that we're doing this from our cameras, which are set completely off centre. So Robbie's trying to do this on a just to show you. Very hard to do though. People stand in the way, as you can see, with their bags.
Gotta get Huey out the way.
Yes, Huey said, I never stand in front of the camera. He's got no idea that we're filming in the rink next door. Okay. So he's a great play.
So, yeah, I think what the boys were discussing here is Nick might have an opportunity to play onto that shot bowl. And like you said, Mark's is just behind. So they were having a look at that.
Yeah.
He is heading down to the mat to play his bowl. So he's...
Yep.
Coming down now. That's all I can tell you. Oh, yeah, Robbie's got in his ear.
Oh, good attempt. But he's gone to a good bit of cover there too. So
what an exciting finish in this game, isn't it?
One game.
Yeah, 1 shot in it.
1 shot in it.
2019 to Kane Nelson's team. Last end. Very good game of 4s. Anyone's game at the moment.
Really is. Old Huey, yeah, character. Yeah, great bloke. Okay, no. So we'll still stay there. They just had a bit of a conversation there, so I mean, pretty handy combination this too, though, when you got Ben Walsh leading up for you, and it's a pretty handy team also too. Mark Armstrong playing 3 to Nick Gosley. When you got a bloke like Roller playing 2, they're all very, very capable, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yes, good old Huey. Great bloke, mate. Absolute great bloke. So, what is it, 19 to 20? This is the last stand. What a game. What a game. You see Damien out there in his wheelchair, and gee whiz, it's anyone's game out there also. Adam White, of course, will be here till they turn the lights on. About halfway through the game.
I'll check back in tomorrow and see how that one went.
Goes. Yep. There's no use staying up to see the end of that one, Kate.
No, there's not.
And Ben just pulling up a bit short with that one there. So Tyler, absolute, been playing superb bowls, Taylor Pettigrew, and a very deserved winner of the Easter singles also
singles,
too. Absolutely, that's a great pickup for him, and of course you can see him now wearing the Musgrave shirt. So.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and obviously Musgrave are doing a lot of recruiting and things here with Bester coming on board, so it's great to see that club's
building, mate.
Building, exactly right.
Hey Riley, how are you, mate? Yeah, let's go, boys. Great game, buddy. Tyler just setting him up nicely though, Riley. Why aren't you in this team, Riley? What's happening here, mate?
Riley's probably got to go to school, Brian.
Mate, I'll tell you the secret, Riley, between you and me.
School tomorrow.
Mate, work cut into my bowling career big time, Riley. Okay, Roller.
Yeah.
Bonus coverage, you're dead right, Mo. One end, mate. You got one end, Mo, and we're done, bud. Yeah, we're not doing. They're too far away, as you can see, mate. Mate, we could spend another 2 hours here doing Adam White's rink, because I know how slow they play. Yeah, we're just going to do this, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think the shot bowl's been played yet, Brian.
No, it hasn't been. It's still advantage. Still advantage, Kane Nelson, though.
Yeah, and Kane will be pretty happy having last bowl in this situation as well. It's always an advantage playing that last end.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's fair enough. We're just doing the best we can. Right. Good bowl here from Cody.
Yeah, switched over to the backhand. Just got to run it out.
Yeah, great bowl there from Cody. It's probably locked in a very good second shot by the looks of it. So.
All right, Mark. Just trying to arrive down that forehand, get the jack moving, sit on any of the bowls.
Well done, Riley. You're going great guns, bud. He's not far away.
All right, don't know if he's done enough for shot there, but...
No, I still favour that jack high bowl there, Caitlin, I reckon.
Yeah, the different angles are hard to see, aren't they?
Yeah, very hard to tell from here.
Wait for a signal from, one of the skippers.
It's a great bowl here. Yeah. Play through there.
Might get a little extra end here, Brian. That'll be exciting,
It
wouldn't it?
could be. If we get one here, we get an extra end.
That'll be great. So Mark just trying to arrive on his bowl.
Yeah.
Get it up and over, get it through the jack. He's got Nick interested. Not far away. Oh, just caught the front, but he's opened it up, which is great. He's given Nick a good chance,
and they do have the two best backward. And I think Kane's looking at that now. Yeah, and that's a very mature head. Tell you what, Wiz playing this far away from the toilet, he should be pretty fit by the time he's finished. Yeah, so the heads are Nick going down there with confidence, high-fiving. So.
Yeah, as a skipper, they've opened it up for him, which is what they do. They've made that easier, so
Well, it's the old saying that I've always said too, Caitlin, you try to leave the head in a better place than you found it, don't you?
Absolutely.
So, and that's what Fours, which is really a team game, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
So Nick is lining up on his forehand here.
Yeah.
Just trying to get right through.
He likes it. He's following it. Which tells me that he likes it.
How's he going? Oh, he's done it. Great shot by Nick
what
Gosley.
A bowl. Nick Gosley, what a bowl. So we're holding an extra end here, Caitlin, at this particular stage.
At this stage, I have a feeling it's not going to stay this way.
Tracy, I have a tendency to agree with that comment for sure, Tracy. I really do. Absolute superstar of the future. That he keeps going the way he's going. He's putting a lot of work and he's reaping the rewards, which is just so pleasing to see. Okay, Kane. Just playing just over a draw, I'm assuming, down here, Caitlin. Is he pretty close to? Oh, just a bit wide.
Yeah, I think he was looking to get off any of those bowls or get down to the shot one, so he wasn't far away.
Yeah, Nick's really got to change his head up here once again, which I know is danger, but he doesn't want to give Kane 2 attempts. You don't give a player with that much ability 2 goes at it.
So the way it looks there, Nick's holding 1. Obviously, he'll be wanting to get another one in there.
But not fatten the target.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to do,
isn't it?
That's the ideal,
but, you know, if you get an opportunity to hold game, you always take that opportunity. And
okay, Nick. On the mat.
All right, he's running after this one too. Can't be far away.
Got to drop under this front one. And he has just maybe a bit quick.
Just gone through, but great effort there. He gave himself a good chance to get another one. All right, Kane. Another last bowl shot to win the game. He's had a few of these this week, hasn't he? Already?
Yeah. Like if you wanted someone to do it for you, you'd have to go straight to Kane Nelson, wouldn't you? You know.
All right, looking to get the bowl out clean.
Close.
Yeah, I don't think he was far away there.
Extra end. You got your wish.
We got our wish. No, it's great. I love to see it. It's good.
Extra end, ladies and gentlemen. After 21 ends, it's 20 all. So once again, for the viewers that aren't aware, the game starts all over again. So they toss a coin to see who wins the mat. And away they go. Yeah, they go. Well, they don't toss a coin. They're trying to get
the old rolling the bowls.
Roll the bowls, and it stayed on its thing. So here we go. What are they called? And we do have a winner.
So looks like Nick's team have
want to give the mat away, by the looks of them.
Yep. Absolutely.
And that's the importance of last bowl once again there, though. It means a lot, doesn't it? Eh?
Sure does.
So an extra end, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Bo, it's going to continue. So just lengthening it out a little bit this time too. Remembering that that last end was actually the length that Ben through. So again, you see the Kane Nelson team just lengthening it out slightly, and Tyler once again has just absolutely
playing well,
plastered it.
Yeah, playing very well, Tyler.
Oh.
Very, very consistent.
And that's probably the bottom line, isn't it? I mean, the difference between good players and above average players is consistency.
That's it. Someone told me once it's not about how many good ones you play, it's about the least amount of bad ones. So limiting those bad ones and putting them in, those good handy areas, and that's what the good players seem to do very well, is just make all those extras count.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Tyler here again, looking to draw another one.
Ben just taking him out.
Yeah, he just got head out a little bit.
That's not bad. It's just sitting in behind there. That's something that can be worked upon, something used. Michael is a crack of a game, isn't it, mate?
And so the winner of this game will go on tomorrow to play Aaron Hewson's team in the semi-final. So be another great matchup, whoever gets through.
That'll be a colossal game, that one. What a great bowl there from young Ben Walsh. Ben, of course, is a former champion singles winner, if I remember correctly. So, they've got some pretty handy players there. Now, Cody not happy with that one, but it's still going to come. It's going to be good in behind. Anything behind the head.
Yeah, it's the right idea. Just looking to trail that jack and set the shot bowl, isn't it? So, it's still putting them in really good areas.
Oh, absolutely. Now, Roller. Again, Greg Rolls, what a player.
Yep, great start from him.
Yeah.
All right, Cody, looking to make the correction. Good effort there. He wasn't far away.
Wasn't far away at all there,
good second
Caitlin.
shot right in behind.
Hey, good on you, Mo. Mo says, I asked for more and they delivered. Been up all week over in America watching these bowls, and he's just absolutely loving it. Another great bowl there from Greg Rolls, because that really is a bit of a nuisance bowl. Just there, you see the other ones are locked at 15 all there, Caitlin. So
yeah, that's
after
really good
17 ends. So gee whiz, there's some great bowls now. Brad Piper, great player, Brad. Looks like playing with a little bit of weight through the head. He's pretty close to Kitty. He's very close.
Oh, good shot.
Well, that's going to make it very interesting. He's not happy with that. He wanted that Kitty in the drink and him sitting on top of it. And he couldn't have played it any better. He got
he played a great shot.
He got the Kitty right where he wanted. Now, this is going to be pretty hard to tell from here, but Mark Armstrong. Now, nothing worse than when you're playing out on virgin territory, and Mark's played this pretty well.
Yeah, just about a metre short that one, so it was a good track.
Michael, this is such a good game, mate. You better get Lacey, your lovely wife, mate, off the lawnmower and tell her to come in and watch the end of this game, mate.
All right, Brad. Playing outside in. Sorry, inside out. Just trying to draw in front of Mark's.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Now, Mark now has the opportunity, having already had one there, where that was Brad's first bowl at the Kitty off the line. So he needs now to really make this bowl count to put the pressure on young Kane. And gee whiz, I tell you what, I bet you Kane will lift too. He seems to excel under pressure. Oh, I don't think Mark has sent this.
No, not quite. All right, opportunity here for Kane.
Yes, he's got ample room to draw this. Mark not happy with that second bowl. He's shaking his head, but hey, mate, it's over and done with. Don't worry about it. Worry about your next one, not your last one. Right, Kane. Hey, good on you, Michael. You're too kind to that girl, mate. That's your problem, mate.
All right, how's it going?
He's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
he's drawing the
far
absoluter.
away.
What a great bowl by Kane Nelson.
Yeah, great starter there.
That is a great bowl. Well played.
Being the perfectionist he is, he won't be happy with that
He's not
one.
happy with it. He's not happy. Oh dear, but what a... Now that's what Nick's looking at from down that other end there. That's great camera work there from Robbie being able to get a shot down through there. And that's what he's looking at. As you can see. Very hard to adjust, isn't it? It's something that these players, I know they do practice, but a lot of big pressure bowl too.
Yeah, Nick's asking it to hold on. Oh, great effort there.
Very good effort.
Yeah. Has to give himself a chance. Didn't want to be short.
Now, Kane, basically looking at his teammates, saying, what am I going to do here?
I think he'll just be looking, trust to nail it. He knows that there's plenty of room there for Nick to draw, so beat him to it, make him try and play a shot. All right. Okay, another one roundabout.
Comes down to this bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Gosley.
All right, how's he going here? He's
bit quick.
Yeah, just going through. Great effort there from Nick.
Win to Kane Nelson by 1.
What a great game.
What an incredible game, Caitlin. Eh?
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely sensational.
Definitely worthy of an extra end. So, yeah, well done to everyone playing in that one. It was a great contest.
One shot in it again. Oh, dear, what an incredible game of bowls. So, they're a bit disappointed at the moment, but a few minutes' time, they realise that what a great effort it was that they achieved the quarterfinals of this wonderful event. And of course, this wonderful event could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors. And of course, the live streaming by the Gold Coast Tweed Media Team is brought to you by the Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast, and the Queensland Government. We thank them very much. And of course, the major sponsor is Containers for Change, and we thank them very much. And Containers for Change not only give you money for all your empty cans and bottles and everything else, recycling and making our environment a lot better. Become a Containers for Change partner and start recycling containers with their free bins and their collections. Every empty container can earn your Bowls Club 10 cents to help fund social functions, new equipment and donations to charity and more. What a wonderful initiative by Containers for Change, and we thank them very much for their sponsorship of this wonderful event. And of course, the Bowls... You all right, mate? And of course, for the use of their wonderful facilities in the 2024 State Championships and also the other venues that are being used. We'd also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff and the volunteers for their support of this event. And it really has been a great event. Beautiful day today. Mm-hmm. And of course, Bowls Queensland is proudly supported and sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCI Beer Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. We thank them for their continued support of our wonderful game. Well, what's on the agenda for you now, Caitlin?
I'm going back to Kawana tonight. I'm getting prepared for our 20,000 tournaments in a few weeks. So back there and then see me back in the pairs. So
back in the pairs, which is only
a couple of days away now. So
a couple of days away.
Yeah, and I'll get to see the beautiful Robina Bowling Club and the Greens.
Still going to show the other games, Joe. We can't. They're too far away, Joe.
Yeah, so a little update for you guys. It looks like 19-14.
Yes, and
the further that's to Adam White's team.
Right.
Yep, and 15 all.
15 all there, Joe. Sorry, Joe, but they're just too far away. We just can't reach out there and see them, unfortunately, Joe. But I'm sure Damien will ring you straight after the game and let you know how he got on for sure. Caitlin, been an absolute delight having you in co-commentary here this afternoon, and we wish you best of luck for your remaining events.
Thank you, and thank you very much for everything you guys do for the sport. It's always appreciated, and sometimes you go unnoticed, but it makes a huge difference being able to share our bowls and Australian bowls to the world. So you do a fantastic job. So on behalf of the bowlers, we really appreciate what you do.
We thank you very much for those very kind words. On behalf of Robbie Allen and myself, Brian Marshall, we thank you very much. On air tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen, 8 a.m. Queensland time. We look forward to hosting the semi-finals and what great games we have. Enjoy your bowls and support your club.
Every year in Queensland, we use more than 3 billion drink containers. Yet many of these are recyclable and can be kept from ending up as landfill. Queensland's container refund scheme, Containers for Change, is funded by the beverage manufacturers who produce these drinks. Every eligible container earns a 10-cent refund, which you can keep or donate to a good cause. Every container returned to a refund point is sorted, processed and recycled, starting a new life as a whole range of products. With a vision to ensure no container goes to waste, Containers for Change works with organisations across Queensland to help them achieve their sustainability goals. We provide a range of collection solutions to suit and can provide reports to track the progress of your organisation and its impact. You'll be surprised how quickly the money refunded to your business by Containers for Change grows too. It's a great way to generate extra income for staff incentives and social activities, or to donate to a cause that matters to your team. Starting your sustainability journey with us is easy, and with your help, Containers for Change is making a world of difference to individuals, charities, community groups, and our environment.